This is a breathtaking, magical mystery tour that reveals our remarkable islands as you've never seen them before. And celebrates the very best of Britain and Ireland from the sky.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. And I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while. And I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile.
John Shuttleworth here, your commentator for this section of the terrain that we're flying over. Looks very nice, doesn't it? And it is. But for me, there's a lot of pain associated with these heather-clad hills. Because I lost my packed lunch once when I was a venture scout back in the 60s. And I was on a manoeuvre in this area. Somewhere around here, you know, I think it was anyway. And I put it down on a rock to do up my boots. Turned round, it had vanished. Yeah, my lunchbox, just gone into thin air. Could it have been taken as a prank by another venture scout? Yes, it could. And that possibility always remains. But I didn't go hungry because they all rallied round and gave me the remnants of their packed lunches. And it's lovely, isn't it? Because other people's sandwiches always taste better than your own. Why is that? So, you know, it cheered me up. But then I got sad again as I remembered that I'd lost my lunchbox. Oh, where is it? Could be anywhere, couldn't it? Oh, thought I saw it, but I don't think I did. Oh, I've been joined by my next door neighbour and sole agent, Ken Worthington.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm looking for my packed lunch, Ken.
You what?
My lunchbox. I lost it in this area many years ago.
Oh.
Could be in that forest, surrounded by toadstools, covered in pine needles.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't worry about that now. Look what's up ahead.
Oh, Ken, a reservoir.
Yes.
We can check the level.
We can.
It looks reassuringly high. What's the matter, Ken?
There might be some vampires in that castle.
I'm sure there aren't, Ken. But hopefully there'll be a nice little tea shop that do tiffins.
Oh.
Do you know that one, Ken?
No.
It's replaced the chocolate brownie in the nation's affections.
Has it?
Certainly in mine. I've gone off the chocolate brownie.
Have you?
They've been around too long. But the tiffin,
You
I
like
like
the
to say it, you know, tiffin. Can I have a tiffin, please?
Can I have one?
So maybe we... Oh, it's a shame we can't stop
No.
at the castle
Hey,
tea shop and
let's
have a
go
tiffin.
back. Can we go back, please?
Well, it's too late now, Ken.
Oh.
Look at that viaduct. Yeah, lot of bricks there. Was it stone? It's hard to see if it's been well pointed. To be honest, it looks a bit flimsy. Could do with some support brackets, some cross members. Yeah, notice there's no trains attempting to cross it. Erring on the side of caution, which is perhaps wise. Anyway, it's a great engineering feat. Oof, yeah, we're off again. Hey!
There's a farm called Misery, but of that we'll have none, because we know of one that's always lots of fun. And this one's name is Jollity. Believe me, folks, it's great, for everything sings out to us as we go through the gate. All the little pigs, they grunt and howl, the cats meow, the dogs bow wow, everybody makes a row down on Jollity Farm. All the little pigs, they grunt and howl.
Grunt, howl, grunt, howl.
The cats meow.
Meow, meow.
The dogs bow wow.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Everybody makes a row down on Jollity Farm. All the little birds go tweet, tweet, tweet. The lambs all bleat and shake their feet. Everything's a perfect treat down on Jollity Farm. Regular as habit, the cocks begin to crow, and the old buck rabbit sings "Stuff it up a jumper, vo-do-de-o." All the little ducks go quack, quack, quack. The cows all moo, the bull does too. Everyone says how do you do down on Jollity Farm.
As children, we love kings and queens. They are the first heroes and villains of our fairy tales. Later, especially for British children, our history books start to resemble the stories. Whether it's princes being murdered in the Tower, a virgin queen seeing off the Spanish Armada, or a king who beheads his wives to make room for the new ones. People come from all over the world to see our kings and queens, to see where they live, or used to live. And our own royal fascination doesn't diminish. We are still trying to see beyond the aloofness to the face behind the mask. We want to identify with their flaws, but we also like to watch them played out on the grandest possible scale. We love to hear about their sex lives as well as their stutters, whether it's 3-in-1's marriage or titillating Tudors on the telly. Our current queen does dignity better than anyone, keeping mum for 60 years without even a tremble in her bottom lip. Whether or not you love our royals, they know how to take a boring ceremony and inject it with enough pomp that it becomes the wedding of the century. Another girl from the block bags a prince and becomes a fairy tale princess, live on TV for billions around the world. And for all you Cinderellas that are not spoken for, there is another prince who has yet to ask a girl to become his princess.
John Shuttleworth here again. I've just realised why we can't see the lunchbox. Because it's at the bottom of one of these reservoirs. Well, it could be. A venture scout with a grudge. And there were a couple, because I could do knots and polish my boots a bit faster than some of the others. And they may have stolen it and flung it into one of these reservoirs. And the only good news is that, you know, if it's at the bottom, it will be helping to raise the level. You know what I mean? But only by a little bit. You know, I'd rather have my lunchbox back.
Get ready for the best 3D movies every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, coming this month on Sky 3D.
Oh, yes!
Amazing movies, fantastic entertainment. So bring a bit of brightness back into your weekends with Sky 3D, including the TV premiere of the movie built to banish those winter blues, Justin Bieber's Never Say Never. The epic Legends of the Guardians, The Owls of Gahul.
Come on, follow me!
I'm in a spaceship!
Super Space Caper, Mars Needs Moms, and Jack Black's Gulliver's Travels.
I come in peace.
Just a small selection of fantastic 3D movies every Friday, Saturday and Sunday with Sky Movies, this month on Sky 3D.
See? Red Bull gives you wings.
You refer to the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Experience the wonder.
You believe it's this boy?
And the adventure.
The Force is unusually strong with him.
This February.
Just hang on!
Celebrate Star Wars for the first time in spectacular 3D.
At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Wipe them out. All of them.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace 3D. Only on the big screen.
Wales, Cymru, land of song, land of Tom Jones, land of Shirley Bassey, land of the dragon, of the leek, of the daffodil. What is it to be Welsh? Many people have asked this. I don't know what the answer is, really. I've been all over the world. I'm often asked, which part of England is Wales in? And I always say it's in the Welsh part. Certainly in the south of Wales, where I grew up, it's very anglicised. The Welsh language is still spoken in Wales. It may not be as thriving as it could be, but it is certainly kept alive and a living language, and something that I hope continues. I think people think of Wales as being part of that whole Celtic tradition, and that there's a certain kind of excitement about that, that the English are in some way seen as being sort of tight-lipped and stiff-upper-lipped and quite sort of emotionally repressed, and yet the Celts are seen as being fiery and passionate and more Mediterranean, maybe. At the rugby matches and the great national comings together for sporting events and the singing, there's a kind of a fire in the belly that is known as Hoyl, and that's the passion of the place. And then there's a phrase, Hiraeth, the longing for the homeland. There's sort of almost sentimental longing and love for a sense of place, as I still feel now, I suppose. And there is a desire to defend the place and to long for it when you're away from it. I certainly feel that.
way over. Wandering I am lost as I travel along white cliffs of Dover. Many rivers to cross, and it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been licked, washed up for years, and I merely survive because of my pride. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag to be on your own. My woman left and she didn't say why. Well, I guess I have to cry. Many rivers to cross, but just where to begin? I'm playing for time. There've been times I find myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime. Yes, I got many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wandering I am lost as I travel along the wide cliffs of Dover. Yes, I got many rivers to cross, and I merely survive.
Something strange has happened to Belfast. A UFO is hovering outside the children's hospital. It reflects the night sky to distract the kids from the experience of being on the ward. If it flew through the city's streets, it would find some other mysterious objects that have appeared all over the city. Like this one, outside the law courts. And an angel outside the Seafarer's Mission who reaches out to calm the violent waves. A giant woman has the world at her feet and holds a hopeful ring to the sky. Where have they all come from? Why have they come? Are they trying to tell us something? We all see them, but they say something different to each of us. While they are changing the landscape of the city, they are also reflecting the optimism of its people. Some jump and dance for our attention and make a great game for the kids trying to work out their rhythms while they cool down in the summer. Then there's the big fish with images from the history of the city detailed on its scales. Inside its 10-metre gut there's a time capsule for when the aliens come back for their flying saucer. It's stuffed with poems about the city and personal stories from its past. Outside the university, a gang of 50-year-old boys hope to remind us that the city has built some of the biggest ships the world has ever seen. And giant dividers reflect how the local livelihood has changed from the casual labour of the docks to the security of the office. The tool of the architects in the converted wharfs, the same one that helped the Belfast sailors circumnavigate the world. A cooper takes a break on his barrel and reminds us of the fine tradition of brewing beer that quenched the sailors' thirst. There's a couple of bold ladies in the old red light district who carry the weight of what used to be women's work around their necks. And before our alien friends fly home, they'll meet the shepherd who has walked his sheep all the way from Cushendun on the coast, where he can look across the sea to the Mull of Kintyre. All of these mysterious objects have appeared in the last decade. It's possible that they are part of the healing process. Maybe this is what peace looks like.
Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy one, yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. What made me behave that way? Using words I never say, I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. So throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year and see me right. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year and see me right for life. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year and see me right.
Ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of a safari park? Well, with 600 creatures to take care of, it's busy, busy, busy. See all the drama and emotion of everyday life in Safari Park, Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 9.
See? Red Bull gives you wings.
You refer to the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Experience the wonder.
You believe it's this boy?
And the adventure.
The Force is unusually strong with him.
This February.
Just hang on!
Celebrate Star Wars for the first time in spectacular 3D.
At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Wipe them out. All of them.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace 3D. Only on the big screen.
sport in amazing 3D, taking you to the heart of the action. Go to sky.com/3D for information.
Loop ball forward. And it's a goal for Danny Welbeck. Arsenal hesitated, Welbeck didn't.
Today at 7 p.m, action and top sporting drama with live Premier League darts. And at midnight in Live on Air, Mercury Prize winners Elbow perform tracks from their latest album.
Champ's goal. Is Rooney. Another magic moment. Special. We're at Stamford Bridge for Super Sunday on Sky 3D. Is the stage set for another defining day in the Premier League? Well, a wintry weekend across the country, and like many places, there's an icy chill in this corner of southwest London. With wins for Manchester City and Arsenal yesterday, there is no room today for any slip-ups.